Good morning. This is Mike Berkeley coming to you live at 6:55 a.m. on Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. 6:55 a.m. If you think I'm crazy, you're probably right. So, as the founder and director of the Berkeley Center for Reproductive Wellness, it has been my job and my pleasure and my honor for the past 23 years to help couples faced with fertility challenges, this includes females and males, to conceive and to give birth to beautiful, healthy, lively, fun babies. And what I want to briefly talk about today is high FSH and its effect on fertility. So normal FSH is between 6 and 9, and normal estradiol is between 25 and 65. So if you have an FSH of 6, which looks great, but your estradiol is 135, your FSH is probably 15, because an elevated estradiol, or E2, is suppressing the FSH. So in order for you to know that your FSH is normal, it must be always looked at side by side with the estradiol. So what you want to see is an FSH between 6 and 9 and an estradiol between 25 and 65. But let's take a minute or two and talk about high FSH and what it really means. So high FSH is an indication of low ovarian reserve. Frequently, something that's coupled with low ovarian reserve is poor egg quality. However, what you have to realize is that as long as you have a regular menstrual cycle, be that every 26 days, 28 days, 35 days, 38 days, as long as it's regularly every 38 days, then that's an indication in and of itself that you don't have completely depleted follicular reserve, because you need follicles in order to menstruate, because follicles emit estrogen now, and later on in the cycle, after you ovulate, the follicle, which is called the corpus luteum, secretes progesterone. These things wouldn't happen without decent follicular quality, and of course it's the job of the follicle to nourish the egg. And so in a high FSH patient, they have fewer follicles with fewer eggs, and usually an additional insult of poor egg quality. But what's important to know is that even if you have a high FSH, if you have a regular period, it means you have some good eggs for the reasons that I just stated. It also means that you have the potential to develop more good eggs through acupuncture and herbal medicine. Why do I say that? Because acupuncture and herbal medicine's job, function, mechanism of action is to stimulate the delivery of FSH and LH from the brain, from the pituitary, oxygen, nutrients, electrolytes, from the oxygen we take in, the food that we eat, the nutritional substances that are created as a result of the food. All of these qualities, these items, go to everywhere in the body, from your eyebrow to your nose, to your bottom lip, to your ear, and to your ovaries and your follicles and the eggs within the follicles. And so when you deliver more of the good hormones, electrolytes, oxygen, and nutrients to the follicles, and also remove more of the debris, which are dead cells, then essentially what you're doing is taking your garden and you're adding more sunshine to it, you're taking out the weeds, and you're watering it every other day. So by these actions, your garden is going to be more vibrant and alive and healthy. So this is a perfect analogy for your follicular and egg quality. So if you're not getting pregnant because of low ovarian reserve, remember you're really not getting pregnant because of poor egg quality. because how many eggs does it take to get pregnant and to have a baby? One. So I want to let you know that if you've had several failed intrauterine insemination cycles or several failed in vitro fertilization cycles with embryo transfers, do not be any more distraught than you already have been, and recognize that there is definitely room for hope. And before you opt to do donor egg, consider going to an acupuncturist who is a specialist in reproductive disorders. You can find one right in your hometown or close to your hometown by visiting aborm.org. aborm.org. That's the American Board of Oriental Reproductive Medicine, of which I'm a member, of course. And I'm in New York City. So if you're in New York City or nearby and you'd like to come in for a consultation to find out more, or even if you'd like to speak to me on the phone without becoming my patient, I'm happy to do that as well. My website is berkleycenter.com. That's BERKLEY center.com. And my phone number is 212-685-0985. I invite you to visit our website. I invite you to call me. I invite you to come in for a free consult. All is not lost. Do not give up. I'm Mike Berkley, the founder and director of the Berkley Center for Reproductive Wellness, licensed acupuncturist, board-certified herbalist, wishing you Godspeed on your journey to family, and be healthy out there. Be careful about this coronavirus. And I'm here for you if you choose to take that next step. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you and to meeting you soon. Bye.